Welcome to our 10-minute Pilates for our upper body. So we're going to start off on the hands and knees. Hands are directly under your shoulders and spread out the fingers. This may be a couple of cat stretches. Inhale, drop the belly, heart forward. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. So we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Scooping belly button to spine, drawing up your pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, ribcage expands. Exhale, like you're blowing out a candle. And find a flat back position. Tuck your toes under, come into a full plank. The body is a nice straight line. Feet a little bit wide and hip width. Then lower your knees, you're in half plank. Make sure you don't let the hips drop. Draw up the pelvic floor muscles, relax the shoulders, and do a little sequence. You can do a little tricep dip. So you can inhale, bend, skim your rib cage with your elbows. Exhale, push back up. Then take the hands out, mat width apart, still looking slightly forward. And inhale, bend, just come about halfway down, slide shoulders towards spine. Exhale, press back up. Inhale, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. So inhale, a little tricep dip. Exhale, push back up. Take the hands wide, wide. Inhale, press up, slide shoulder blades towards spine. Exhale, press back up. Hands back under the shoulders. So when you do the tricep, your elbows come towards you. Press back up. Then you take the hands out and elbows go out to the side. Make sure you're pulling your belly button in super tight so that we're not sinking the hips down. Still scooping pelvic floor muscles in and up as if you're sucking up through a straw. And keep your head looking slightly forward rather than down, because often when we start to fatigue, we tend to kind of look down rather than forward. Now bring the hands in, tuck the toes on, keep the toes tucked under, straighten the legs, breathe in. As you breathe out, press back into a kind of down face dog variation. Inhale as you come forward into plank. Exhale, press up and back. Imagine pressing your chest towards your thighs, lift your tailbone. Inhale back again, keep squeezing your hip bones in towards each other. So you create that kind of corset type effect. And try to keep your head in a neutral position. Legs stay straight here. Breathing in, breathing out. Just check that when you come forward into plank, you're not letting your hips drop. You're bringing your body in a nice straight line, but without tensing the shoulders. Then come back into that half plank position. Repeat that little sequence. This time you do with the left hand. So inhale, bend, a little tricep dip. Exhale, push back up. Then take the left hand out. Right hand out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push back up. So left, right. Elbows towards you. Again, keep your eye gaze slightly forward. Focus on something slightly in front of you. And focus on your upper back muscles. Elbows out to the side, press up. And lift back up. Left, right. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push up. So you don't have to go down too low. Otherwise, if you go down too low, sometimes you end up straining your shoulders. Imagine lengthening from the crown of your head through to your tailbone. And I know you might be starting to fatigue, but keep going. Last round. Inhale, bend, graze your ribs. Exhale, push back up. Take the hands wide, wide. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push back up. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Straighten the legs into plank position. Breathe out, press back. Look towards your toes as if you're trying to press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, come forward into plank. Eye gaze looking slightly in front of you without letting your hips drop. So keep your abs braced, super, super tight. One more, so it's great for mobility in your shoulders as well. And then come back down. Just sit back on your heels for a second. Shake out your arms. Bring your legs around in front of you. And see if you can make a little diamond shape with your thumbs and index fingers. Hands behind you, working the triceps. You inhale, bend. Exhale, push back up. Eye gaze forward. And don't come down too low. And as you come back up, think of squeezing your triceps. Have your knees together. Then we'll do 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push back up. Keep your palms flat on the floor and keep your abs braced. So just because we're working on the arms doesn't mean that you can't stop bracing your abs. And the backs of your arms may start to shake, that's okay. We've got 2 more, so just tiny little pulses as if you're barely moving. And bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Separate your knees, separate your feet, and bring your feet a little bit closer together. Breathe in. As you breathe out, tuck your tailbone under, squeezing your butt to your butt slightly off the floor. Then a little tricep dip. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push back up, keeping your butt off the floor. So tucking that tailbone under so it doesn't touch the floor, strengthening the backs of those arms, press down into your whole hand, into all 10 fingertips, squeeze belly button to spine. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We've got 3 more, start to feel that burn, that's when the muscles are starting to change. Also great for strengthening your wrists and toning your tush. Release, come down, pop your butt down on the floor. Stretch your legs out a little bit, but keep your knees slightly bent. Lift your arms up in front, relax your shoulders, take your arms out to the side, give a slight bend in the elbows, and you're just going to do slight little pulses as if you're pressing the wall back behind you. As you're doing that, keep your spine as tall as you can. So it's only tiny, tiny little moves. Breathing in and out. In, squeeze those shoulder blades in towards the spine and out. And rotate the arms so the palms facing away from you. Just try and still keep the hands shoulder height. Yeah, breathing in, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Breathing out, squeeze belly button to spine. Keep lengthening up through the crown of the head. Still keeping that nice, perfect posture. I know the arms are starting to get heavy now. And we do 4 palms front. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 palms facing back. To the front, 2, 3, 4. To the back, 2, 3, 4. Palms front, 2, 3, 4. Palms back, 2. Now it's really starting to burn. And back, and the more you sit up, the more you're engaging your core as well. Once more, palms front, 2, 3, 4, palms back, 2, 3, 4, and relax the arms. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. And you are done. Give yourself a little pat on the back and feel that upper body. Well done. Fantastic. See, even doing a few minutes a day can really make massive change to your body. Mwah!